Well, so it's a very nippy morning on a Sunday, but oh well, I've got a few things I want to do. So, you know, those of you that like the sort of repairing videos and engines will be glad to see. Here, even I'm going to try and get that moped to run properly today. I've got the exhaust for it, and I've even got a little helmet mount. Helmet box what goes on the back. I don't know if I've got the nuts and bolts to put it on, but I've got that. I've found that, and I've also potentially found an engine to go in my old go-kart there. I've got a couple of motorbike ones and a few lawnmower engines that I don't know if I better get those today, but I haven't done anything on the go-kart. It's a bit of a slow process at the minute, but it's mainly due to money, but you know, things are going to pick up soon. If I can get some tyres even, I might better fit them on. I've got to paint the rims first, obviously. They're ready to be painted. So I'm probably going to get hated because I'm not going to strip all the paint off the frame. I'm just going to get the bits that are bumpy and wrinkly off, and then I'm going to paint it. So those of you that are going to hate me for that, well, go away. Because I ain't got the time or the resources. I mainly haven't got the resources to get all that paint off. I need a shot blaster, and I have not got a shot blaster. I've got a grinder, and it doesn't really work very well for that. Anyway, I've got to pack this old Hoover up, send it off to the ibaisaic, because he wants it. Then, I might start the old bike. I use that. I might try and get the paint off of it at one point. Thanks very much, Pneumatic HD. Very nice. I put a Hoover bag, not a Hoover bag, what am I chatting about? Did not put a Hoover bag in it. I put a pneumatic bag in it. A HEPA flow one, very nice. Works very well. Lovely job. Alright, so we just got most of this up. I just want to quickly show you that this is what happens. I use the Henry. Well, I actually use that new pneumatic I just got off of Pneumatic HD to do this quickly, because it's only a small bit. It's only in the garage. Carpet's quite stained. Doesn't need a shampoo. Anyway, so this is what happens though. Underneath it, always loads of sand arrives. It's everywhere. Lots of sand comes out. I don't know where it comes from, but there's always piles of it that happen under here. I mean, I can hoover it all up, yeah, vacuum it all up. A couple of days later, it'll be back. Not sand, look. You see it? It's been doing that for about 3 years now. At first I thought, oh, the carpet pile is full of sand, and it's just working its way out as I tread on it, you know, vibrations pushing it out. But 3 years of worth of sand in here, in this little bit, don't know about that. Never mind, eh? Never mind. So, let's get this cleaned up, because what happens is, it's very uncomfortable to walk on. There's big bulges, you know, it's uncomfortable to walk on. So, oh well. Alright, just trying to get this sorted out. The trouble I'm having is, I haven't got any boxes big enough. I've only got a few little boxes left. So I'm having to have a measure up, and I'm looking on the old Amazon, and I'm not going on eBay. They're bloody expensive on eBay. Turn that down a bit. So I'm having a look on Amazon. I've looked on a few cardboard box sellers. The problem is the box that I need for this, even with the handle off, is just under 3 feet tall, about 350 millimeters wide and deep. And that they go. That's a bespoke box. It's going to cost me £15 to get one box made. And nobody I know has got a box big enough to bloody pack this up. So, well, not even bigger, because I was thinking if I can get a box that's bigger, I'll either just pack it right out with loads of packing and put this in the middle, or I'd chop the box down and make it better to put it in. But I can't. No one's got a box, so I'm thinking of making one. I might make one out of some wood. I don't know yet, but that would make it heavier, and then it would be more expensive to post. So I don't know. The troubles I get, and I've got trying to get a box to put that Kirby in as well, because I'm going to give that away. If anybody wants it, if you pay the postage, you can have it. Yeah, You just pay the postage and it's yours. Okay then, let's have a look. See, remember I said I couldn't find the exhaust anywhere. Well, my dad had a look in my old garage at their house and he's found the old helmet box. This is a helmet box that used to go on the back, and I took it off when I was a kid, and well, yeah, I just took it off and it's sat there. Don't know where the key is, but it'll be a generic key. It's one of those generic little key things. So I've got that, but also he managed to find the exhaust. And the good news is there's one screw there and one screw there. Looks like there's another screw there that holds this box on. So I don't know what else is in here. We've got the exhaust. This is the exhaust. I do remember I patched it up. There was a hole in it. I remember patching it up, but where I patched it up is another question. I just used exhaust putty to patch it up, but I don't know where that was. Anyway, we've got the exhaust. So this looks like a chain guard for some pedal bike. I might be needing that. That can go in the bin. That can go in there. What else have we got here? Looks like we've got an old metal puncture repair kit tin. Blimey, this is old, isn't it? Metal, you don't get metal ones anymore. Puncture repair something. What does that say then? Tells you how to do it. Tells you how to repair your puncture. Yeah, there we go. An old, very old metal tin from a puncture repair kit. We've got here a Jubilee clip. That'll always come in handy. I'll be keeping that. What else we got? Oh, there's a clay. We got a clay from some clay pigeon shooting. Don't know why I put it in here when I was a kid. I just did for some reason. I had loads of them. They were everywhere. Everywhere you went was clays. Anyway, well, what have we got here? What's this? Maybe a horn or something. Don't know. I don't think it's relevant to this though. Alright, so we've got 3 of the screws. Oh wait, this one might fit. I don't think it's one of them, because it might be actually. What's this? Looks like a drain bolt of some kind. Don't know why it's in here. Another one. That seal goes around here and meets up with this one. Oh look, here's all them puncture repair. There's all them repair things that come out of that puncture repair kit. Yep. A nut, a square nut, and a load of gunk. Nice. So I'm going to clean it out. I'll bolt this back on, and then we'll try and bolt the exhaust on, and then we'll see if we can get any life out of it. Okie doke, let's have a look to see what we need to do here. We've got our little port, little exhaust port there, where that's going to have to bolt onto. I've got the little bracket, but I don't have any nuts to bolt it with, so I'm going to have to look through my little jar of nuts and see if I can find 2 nuts that go on there, and then we need to bolt it on. But it looks like I've put the old ones, well, the only ones, back in there, which is good. There's one over there as well. That's always a good sign. So let's go and have a look, see if we can find some nuts. Now, this is the problem when you're me and you've got stuff everywhere and you ain't got nowhere to do anything. Pain in the arse. Take me 10 minutes to get to this little jar. Right. Yeah. That would be ideal but I think they're going to be a bit big. But that would be ideal because I've got two of them. Ah, what's this one? That might be the right size. At least even if I can get one. Oh, look. Blimey. I've got two. What are the chances of these being the right size? Not very high, I wouldn't have thought. Trying to do it with my left hand, which is difficult because I'm right-handed, but we will get there. Oh, is it threading? Oh yes, oh yes. We've got a thread, and we've got a thread this side as well. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright then, let's bolt it on. There we go. Now I've got the exhaust on. Pick that up before I lose it again. I've already lost one. Anyway, I've got the exhaust on. It's on nicely. Whether it's going to leak is another question. Because I do remember it did used to leak, and I'm sure I patched it up. I might have put a load of exhaust paste around the manifold bit, but I don't know. I'll find out when I get it started. Now, what happened was, I bought a brand new spark plug for it months and months and months ago now, back when I first brought this home. I probably even mentioned it in a video. I might have even shown the new spark plug in a video, I don't know. But I can't find it now. Can't find it anywhere. I've been looking for about half an hour and I can't find a blooming brand new spark plug. I should have just screwed it straight in there, but I didn't. So, I'm going to have to order another one. I was hoping to get it going, get it started today, but I'm not going to be able to unless I can find the plug. Here's me Haynes manual. Let's clear a little space on this table. I'm having a bit of rice for lunch. Right. I just made a video on that. It's on the RC channel. Go and check it out. Little helicopter. Anyway, let's have a look in the Haynes manual, because I can't remember what the plug was. So we know it's 1976 to 1980, but what year in particular, I have no idea. Right, spark plug was on page 62, it said. Can't remember what bit I looked at now to find out what plug it needed, but it'll be here somewhere. Probably spark plug. Oh, it's got a chart. Tells you. This is quite handy. This is what I like about the old stuff. On the new books these days, you don't get nothing like this. You know, it tells you what all this means. It tells you what gap it should be, what colour your plug should be, what it means if it's a certain colour. You know, that's a good one. That's what you want. That's what often happens, and that because I always let my engines tick over. Anyway, here we go. NGK BP6HS or NGK BP5HS. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order another one of those now. They're only about, well, what, I think I paid £1 for it. I don't like NGK myself, but since this is just a little old bike, you know, I'm not going to bother too much about it. I'd usually get Denso if it's something important, but NGK will do the trick. I'll probably get a 5HS just for the fun of it. So, alright, well, I'll order one. Right, I'll show you what I've done to make it turn over now very well. You might better hear the old CB radio in the background in the other room. Sorry about that. We're having a chat on the channel 19 by the sounds of it. So I've got it in mode for pedalling, for starting it, and you can hear the engine turn over now, at least. There we go. So at least I know there's no clunking like there was before. When it turned over before, it's saying clunk, 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 clunk. So it ain't anymore. That's a good sign. The old decompression lever works now. Don't know if I better push it. You might just see it moving in there. the decompression valve works, and yeah, that's pretty much, that's going to conclude it for today, because I ain't got a spark plug. Tried to blow the tyres up, but my tyre blower up has broken. Everything I own is broken, unfortunately. I must be the unluckiest person in the world, but here we go. So, and when the spark plug arrives, I will conclude the video, and you know, we'll hopefully get it running, hopefully get it started. Nice one. Right, I was done for today, until I went in the loft to find something else, and I ended up finding this long box which will accompany this Hoover very well, and it's a nice sturdy box. It's even stapled together, look. I don't know, it was in the loft, it was in the garage at one point, and it had stuff in it, and I put it in the loft in the house, and now it's back again, and I'm going to send it to the ibaisaic with the Hoover in it, and I've got a load of newspaper to put us packing. Yeah, so let's go, let's pack it up, get it done. Oh, well, it fitted in there. That's pretty good. That saved me about £6 on a box. I was going to have to buy a box. They're about £6. Never mind. Let's fit it in there. I've got this newspaper. It was 3 newspapers, but the minion took it all apart and started playing with it in the living room. So it's just scrumpled up paper now. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm only going to scrumple it up anyway. I might use this empty box as a wedge. Yeah, I think I will. I'll use this empty box. I'll wedge it in there, the empty box, so that'll keep that nice and steady. Now, the funny thing is, the ibaisaic won't be watching this video because it's going to be titled something else. He doesn't watch my videos that are titled that's something not to do with vacuum cleaners, so he won't have any idea how I'm packaging this up until he gets it. That's going to be funny. Need a little bit more newspaper, really. I did have a bit and a bit more put in the bin, but it was a little bit damp because I put it outside, and it's quite moist out there. It's still foggy, and the paper had got a bit damp. But this paper's not damp. This paper's alright. But it'd be funny. It'd be funny when he unboxes it. I've just got to find a bit more paper, a little bit more paper, pack it up nice so it don't move in there. I might even scrumple up a box, a few boxes or something, see if I can pack it out, and then that'll be ready. That box is just right, look, just right. It serves as a very nice wedge in there. That does, that box. Hope there's nothing in it. It'd be funny if there was, wouldn't it? There shouldn't be anything in it. Nah, it's empty. Right. So, lovely.